Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... Hello everyone and welcome once again to OTP Lightning League pre-season. Yes, there was a bit of a glitch.
Small, I've done it.
Okay. There we go, I'm back in.
That's very good.
Back into the lobby. Why are you guys whispering? We're live, you know.
Yeah, I know, but we're trying to be naughty while you're speaking.
I'll join on the act as well. Hello everyone and welcome to OTP Lightning League pre-season testing. I'm joined by Elliot F6 in the commentary box.
I didn't realise we were turning this into ASMR.
Morse code.
Or asthma.
And you find that funny. We do have 9 drivers currently. Is there anybody else joining?
Wait, 9? Are this 10? It should be 10.
9? Yeah, because I'm not in spectator, that's why.
I am so confused with YouTube because it's only uploading. Oh, it's uploaded into 720. It takes time before the its initial upload is into 360, and then it takes age. It takes a while to render.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Oh dear.
Great.
That's...
I can now go in and delete it off my phone.
Well, I do apologise, by the way, for my voice tonight. I've just done TFL commentary on this channel, as you can probably tell. And I wasn't expecting to do a second commentary tonight, but we're here. Anyways, Lightning Esports have gladly requested mine and Elliot's assistance in commentating tonight due to the illness of Aaron. And of course, we do wish him well. He was supposed to join me in the commentary box for TFL as well.
Yep. We clearly do such a good job.
But we do wish him well. I can't really comment on this league, to be honest, because I know they've announced a league recently, Lightning Esports, but yeah, I'm a bit into the thingy. Will there be music when we start? Sadly not. Alright, I'm going to put a link into the chat that I've been added to. Please bear with me a minute.
The lobby sound has got the dial-up sound in the video, in the song. That's why I keep hearing it. I just heard it again.
Very interesting. Right, that link is in the OTP Lightning League chat.
Oh bloody hell! I really hope that didn't go through the stream.
I don't think it did. Don't worry.
Possibly.
Might have. I wasn't paying attention though. Oh dear. I don't know what we're waiting on.
I don't know.
Who's supposed to join? VSL Francis. I heard VSL Francis' name rumoured. Is he in here? Because I can give him an invite.
If we do seem a little bit off centre, if we do seem like we don't know what we're doing, this is totally new to us. Why we haven't got all the drivers ready and in here is beyond us, beyond our control. At the moment, we only have like 9 drivers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wow, that was a really good.
Yeah, 9 drivers. I'm in spectator mode. I'm not in spectator mode.
Oh, 9.
Yeah.
Are we missing someone? Wait. Yeah.
I'm not in spectator mode. That's probably why.
Right.
I'm just waiting until we get the go-ahead to start. It's already 22. We're running 10 minutes late, as you can probably appreciate. Good evening to the viewers that are tuning in. Why the hell are we whispering? I don't know. I think that's him that used to be honest.
Just ASMR.
So that we didn't interrupt James.
And Alex has once again joined us on the TFL channel after the thrilling B-League race that we've just experienced.
What's up, dude?
I can, though, go into a bit more detail about some of the drivers in this lobby tonight. Thick Rogue is one of TFL A-Leagues, and he's part of Lightning Esports, of course. And it's good to see him racing in here. Lightning Zig Introduce yourself.
Hello. Oh, hello.
See, I expect. Well,
Oh, sorry. I
expect
didn't
the
do it right,
unexpected.
Hello. I'm here. Don't worry.
Oh, he's whispering again. People are starting already up, so I think we might be going possibly.
All right then. Let me put in chat.
I think. Just check if anybody wants an invite first, and then
Oh, backup invites. Shh.
backup
Never
invites.
mind.
You know what? I'll send out the some invites to the guys that are on my friends list. Mr. F6, I'll invite you. See, I'm so used to actually thinking. We are starting, by the way. So let's get back to the action. Oh, God! Thank you, thank you.
There we are.
4 seconds spare. I'm in spectator mode, and I'm not boasting at this point, but this pre-season testing lobby has got less drivers than A-League and B-League combined over the weekend.
Do I? Might as well go there. Right.
But
I shall
anyways,
use, and I'll see you in a bit.
goodbye, good luck.
Bye.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just zoned out and I just hear everyone saying bye, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna shout it.
Oh dear. Anyways, we are about to go into the lobby. For those of you who might be tuning in and don't know who I am, I'm JimSaid14. I am a TFL lead commentator, as you can probably appreciate why we're streaming on this channel. I'm also technically owner, technically F1 coordinator, technically everything in TFL really. And joining me in the commentary box is a good friend of mine. He is our GT Sport coordinator in TFL, and he's my co-commentator here tonight for OTP Lightning League. It is a good evening to Elliot F6.
The man, the myth, the legend is here. Good evening. James, there's one more title you forgot to leave out there, and that was a very good friend of yours.
Very good friend. I did say that, didn't I?
Do you know what you might have done? I don't know. I wasn't really listening to you.
Are you slightly tipsy by any chance for this commentary?
No.
No, I'm surprised. I'm just surprised.
Not yet.
I'm just
Not yet.
surprised. Anyways, we do have action coming out the track, and the first car out on track is the car I'm currently on board with. It's Plexits. Plexits, of course, a very good driver. I can't really comment much on him. I haven't seen him race before in the flesh.
Newbie to us. Why are there only 9 drivers? I assume there was going to be more.
Yeah, I assume there's going to be more, but I think they'll probably put on another pre-season testing session at a later date, I would imagine. But it's interesting to note, Lightning Zig, who was in the party with us in the Ferrari, he's running the Ultrasoft compound of tyre. And is that me, or has he got a red repair single next to his name? Oh, I know why. It's because his teammate's in the pits. Don't worry, that's me just being me. You'll get used to it. For those of you who haven't tuned in and heard me before.
It's true. You will.
Yeah, Thick Rogue also on the Ultrasofts. I can comment about Thick Rogue. Thick Rogue, as I alluded to, is a TFL driver in A-League. He did score his a points finish in Australia, I do recall, first race of the season. And of course we had Bahrain last night, where he failed to attend. But he should be back next week, he has gladly informed me. Just working through the rest of the drivers, Lightning Zig, part of the Lightning Esports brand. Kyle GSO4 is a new driver on me. Lightning Normans, I've seen him race before, he's quite a quick driver. Onyx in the Williams. Let's just see him here. Cloudy Balloons, Alice Killer 150 and Lightning Reb are your lineup here tonight for the OTP League. Yellow Flag in Sector 3, I think everyone is just taking their time on their laps. They are. Alice Killer and Cloudy Balloons. Alice Killer and somebody else was going still on their lap. Ours. Plexits. is about to start his lap. On the Hypersoft compound of tyre, there is 3 sets available to these drivers here tonight. Hypersofts is the quicker of the 3 compound of tyres. We've got the Ultra Softs, and correct me if I'm wrong, do we have the Super Softs or the Softs here in Russia? Can you remember back in last week?
No.
In the Russian Grand Prix, what tyre strategies we had? Yeah, neither can I. Which is very bad. But anyways, Plexus is on the Hypersoft tyres, and he's coming through the middle sector. Just to give you a bit of background about Russia, this is the Sochi race circuit on the southern coast, I think, of Russia. Played host, of course, to the Winter Olympics in 2014, as you can probably appreciate with the stadiums and the big famous complexes and stuff like that. I will try and point out some of my favourite bits of Russia to you on the way past, but Plexus is in the 3rd sector, and he is coming round the final. He's approaching the final 2 corners now. That was quite a wide line to try and get that apex.
Lightning has backed off of this lap.
Yep, Plexus
now.
The pits. Yep, Plexus coming across the line, 31.6. Quite a respectable time early on. Anybody else coming across the line, and Onyx already matches that and betters that with a 130.8, and Alice Killer goes quickest with a 130.4 in the Force India. Thick Rogue is coming around the final 2 corners now. He's not on the pace at the minute, and he's on the Ultra Softs, and he's set to 33 flat. As Lightning Normans has backed off his lap. Lightning Reb, better known in the TFL community as the Bank Job 123, is coming across the line now, and he is going to set a 132.9, but I think he got invalidated on the final corner.
Yeah, he's backed out of it as well, so he's just going to come straight back in the pits.
Yep, Lightning Norman's invalidated at the 136.8. Cloudy Balloons approaching the final corner.
Oh my god, you made me jump.
In the Renault. I think he's backed off this lap. It is a 135.0. There is a yellow flag in Sector 1. That is Kyle JSL4 going off track in the McLaren. And he is getting out of a Ferrari's way. And I do believe that might be Lightning Reb. Just passing the Fish Stadium on the left-hand side of your screen. You couldn't see it by the camera shot, but the Fish Stadium is there. Played host to the World Cup. Or was the World Cup host venue in 2018, of course, this year. For the football, and Lightning Reb is actually holding up Lightning Normans there on his lap. And Lightning Normans was the 10th down on the Hypersofts. Is that Hypersofts? No, he's on the Ultra Soft, sorry. Tyre graphic is wrong on the left hand side. He's on the Ultras. But currently, if you're just tuning in, Alice Killer currently setting fastest with a 130.4, Onyx with a 130.8, and Plex sits in 3rd with a 131.6, as we're currently on board with the Lightning Normans. Watching the final 4 corners now here at the Sochi circuit. And again, nice line through there. That's the line I like to take through there, if I've got to be honest. Lightning Normans is about to come around the final 2 corners. Let's see how he's going to get on. Lightning Normans puts himself up to 4th on the Ultrasofts, goes quicker than Thick Rogue, who was also on the Ultrasoft tyres, and he's gone quickest by a second on the Ultras, but he's gone 4th overall. As we do have a little bit of break in the action, Cloudy Balloons just pops up into 5th place there in the Renault. That's his first lap, and again on the Ultrasoft, so we've got a bit of a difference there. Lightning Normans 32 flat, Cloudy Balloons 32.5, Thick Rogue 33 flat, so about a second separating those 3 drivers as it currently stands. If my co-commentator can briefly take over from me for a minute.
I need to rejoin the party.
Oh dear.
Because I think I might be having network issues. What do you need?
I was going to go downstairs for a drink.
Yeah, alright, I'll do my best.
I'll quickly commentate Thick Rogue's final 2 corners. I think he's coming in the pits anyways. Yep, Thick Rogue is coming in the pits. In the Mercedes, gets the car stopped before the brake marker on the white line. If you want to join back the party now, you can. And I'll go down for my drink
no,
when you're back.
It's going to be my network. I'm going to need to rejoin on the network, so you go do your thing, and then I'll do that.
Okay. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes for viewers. I'm on board with the Lightning Zig if you want to commentate through his lap.
Okay. Oh, he's on a lap. That wasn't showing him on a lap. So, here he comes. Got Onyx Murray right in front of him. Is Onyx on a lap? Onyx is on an out lap. So at this point is holding up Lightning Zig. Oh, the greatest place to get out of the way, but he has indeed done that. DRS open as he's coming down the straight. Into this left hand arm to the brakes, 100 metre board, flicks it in right, then under the bridge, flicks it. Power out on exit, now over the negative camber on the third to last corner. Little slide there from him, but well controlled. Little wide, a little bit of wheel spin, oversteer on the curb through the second to last corner. Very nice through there. Into the final corner, a little bit sideways. Has to slow it right down to make sure he doesn't get the corner cut. And that lap was indeed invalid. But let's just have a look. Is DRS open? DRS is still open. Remains open, so he is going for another lap here. But he will be giving Onyx Mur a tow as well at this point. Is he going to move out the way of Onyx Mur? And he does. So Lightning and Zig are now backed out of this lap. Just looking through the rest of the grid. Lightning Mormons, who is in fourth, is coming through the negative camber, third to last corner, or fourth to last corner, now into the third to last corner. Runs down towards the pit lane. Huge kick of oversteer, so he will dive straight into the pits and abandon this lap. Who else do we have out there? Lightning Red should be coming into the pits, or unless this is an out lap, which it might be. James rejoins.
Yeah, who were you on board with, by the way?
I was Lightning Zig, then backed out of his lap, so I was just running through the grid.
Yeah, Lightning Red's just gone on to a lap. Kyle JSO4, I think, is on a lap though in the McLaren.
Cloudy Balloons
oh no, he's not.
Is on wet tyres.
He's on wet tyres, did you say?
Have a look on the graphic, he's on wet tyres.
He is on wet tyres on the top right, but he did set his lap on the ultras. Is that possibly something that's owing us? There we go, he's on Hypersofts now. Oh, Onyx Mur!
Onyx provisional pole.
Onyx provisional pole from Alice Killer and Plexit, more than halfway through the session here in Russia.
So he would have gained time off that slipstream down the straight from Lightning Zig.
Lightning Zig? Lightning Rep, do you mean?
Lightning Zig gained it. No, Lightning Zig gained a tow down the start-finish straight at the start of the lap.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Lightning Zig's actually run out of fuel. If you want to go and do your thing, by the way, I am back with my drink.
No, it's just cushy now. It's all sorted.
It's all sorted. Lovely. Onyx is up the end of the first sector, not on a lap. Plexit is coming back into the pits. Yeah, but he's on the lap. He's 2.7 seconds down in the first sector. Oh. Thick Rogue has improved, I think. That's a 32.8 from Thick Rogue. It was a 33 flat, so he goes 6th. And currently, between the top 7, there is about 2.7 seconds separating from Onyx down all the way to Lightning Red. Kyle JSO4, who is on a lap, I may add.
Yeah.
He is coming round the final 2 corners now, so he is going to be the final one to set the lap out of the ones.
Nowhere near the pace.
He's still going to put himself ahead of the Lightning Red though. And that's on the Hypersoft tyres. So I think it is quite interesting to see, as we get into pre-season, it's quite interesting to see who is on the pace and who is really off the pace. And at the minute, Thick Rogue can improve hugely on that lap.
It's a long qualifying session.
Yeah, it's 18 minutes. It's probably going a lot slower because we've only got 9 drivers.
Yeah.
Anybody on a lap? Alice Killer. Alice Killer had an invalidated lap last time around and he's set a 30.1. So we would have gone pole. We're going to ride on board with him now. He's in the Force India, coming round towards the end of the first sector. And he is 1.6 seconds off, so I think that is his lap for now over. And he'll probably be coming back into the pits. Is anybody else on the lap? Let's have a look through. Lightning Reb is 8/10 up in the middle. Is in the middle sector. He's coming around the final two corners now. He's around the final corner now. Lightning Reb improving massively, 32 flat, and he goes 6th, just behind Lightning Lawmans, and ahead of Cloud Balloons.
No, Plexit. Plexit's had a spin.
Plexit? He's in the pits.
4. No, then it's Lightning Lawmans.
Yeah, Lightning Lawmans. Yeah, definitely Lightning Lawmans. Plexit's in the pits. He's on the Hypersofts, so he will be coming out with about 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go, I would imagine. Thank you for everyone for tuning in to Lightning Esports OTP Lightning League pre-season. This is Russia. This is James Head 14 and Ellie F6 in the commentary box. Lightning Dig's just gone 3rd. And I've just noticed that.
How's he just gone 3rd when he's coming around the last corner?
Yeah, but I didn't notice he went 3rd.
Oh.
Which is a nice lap, and he has just started his lap, so let's see what Lightning Dig is going to do. Personally, he did mess up his lap, and there you go, Thick Rogue improves, as I said earlier on. Notable improvement from he's improved by 2 seconds almost there. Very stark improvement from Thick Rogue, and Alice Killer has... there's been a bit of a glitch.
Why?
Are you not seeing the purple over Onyx Mur's lap? Yeah, bit of a glitch. Bit of a glitch on my screen anyways.
Wait,
yeah,
what are you on about?
Alice Killer's fastest with a 130.1.
Oh yeah, and Onyx has got the purple lap. Yeah,
Onyx has got the purple lap, so clearly a bit of coding issue there with Codemasters' F1 2018 game. I'm going to check the comments, see what's coming through. I think the best thing with us actually streaming on the TFOL channel is that we can actually look on comments and moderate any comments that are thingy. Play the official F1 intro. We did do that in B-League, at the beginning of B-League in Australia, and to be honest, it's not as good as what it makes out to be. It's basically a radio... Oh, Kyle JSO4, right on board with him there, having a bit of a spin, catching the curb on the left-hand side of the track, and he is out the session, so he won't be improving further. And Lightning Zig is also out as well. Has he crashed on track?
I can't see. I'll be surprised. It's not a common thing for him to do, so...
I think he has crashed because he's not in the pits. And I think he might have joined us back in the commentary box, I don't know. I thought I heard a second voice.
No, his session did end out on track. I've just watched the mechanics, very detailed this game, because just watched the mechanics pick up all the tyre blankets and walk to the back of the garage.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alice Killer just about to go on to his flying lap. Cloudy Balloons, I think, is on a lap.
Yeah, Cloudy Balloons.
No he's not. No he's not. EOS mode in 0, no he's not. And he's on Ultras. So I think that might be his type of choice, to be honest, for the start of this race. Good evening, Bank Job. Good evening, Bosley, as well, in the comment section. Hope you guys are having a very nice evening. Apologies that this has not been streamed on the Lightning Esports account. There was a problem with verifying the code and stuff like that. So, backup plan, we're on the TFOL channel. If you are scrolling through our videos, which I know some of you probably will be after this race, scroll through our videos, look at our most recent video, which was TFOL B-League, which myself and my co-commentator over here did commentate on.
Yep.
Very good action throughout. A-League as well, on yesterday, even better, I may add. So we've got anybody on the lap, actually?
No, I'm just looking through what we did, but then...
Yes, we do.
Rose just annihilated on the corner.
Plexit's on the lap, and he set a 33 flat through the first sector. Lightning Lawman has left the session.
Oh, that'll be why I couldn't. It just jumped off of him.
Yep, Thick Rogue has retired out the session. Plexit's now in the middle sector. Your mic is lagging.
I think Onyx had a moment just before the long middle straight.
Yeah, Onyx, and there goes Plexit right on his lap. 104.4, I think, through the middle as I looked on the right hand side of my screen there. Your mic, I think, has fixed itself, which is good to see. Plexit into the final four corners now, taking a nice line through there. He's on for one here. He could be going quicker than Alice Killer. Let's see if he can improve in the Red Bull. He is on the Hypersoft compound of tyre. He doesn't go quicker than Alice Killer or Onyx, but he does jump ahead of Thick Rogue, his fellow Dutchman, and puts himself up to third in the Red Bull. We are waiting for Cloudy Balloons, who is on a lap and 500 down in the first sector. He's now reaching the end of the middle sector, and he's now 3/10 up nearly. So at the minute, he's improving to a theoretical best of a 32.2. And he is in the Renault, and he's coming through the final four corners now. Can Cloudy Balloons go ahead of Lightning Reb and Lightning Lawmans? Be interesting to see. He's on the slower tyre compared to the guys on the Hypersofts. He's on the Ultras. Cloudy Balloons coming across the line now, 32.1. And he did get a bit of improvement out there in the final sector. But Cloudy Balloons not good enough to move up any positions. And he remains in 8th place. As we've reached the end of qualifying with a slightly reduced grid of 8 drivers. Killer sets pole position here in pre-season testing for the OTP Lightning League. Onyxmer in second, Plexit's in third, running off the top 3, then it's Thick Rogue and Lightning Zig, 4th and 5th. Lightning Lawmans in 6th with Lightning Reb, Cloudy Balloons and Kyle JS, all 4 in 9th place. Looking at the grid, as it just goes off my screen for a minute there. Looking at the grid and looking at the qualifying times that we've set, is there anybody that surprised you as to how quick or slow they've been in this session?
Hard to make a judgment because some of these guys I do know, some of these guys I don't. It was surprising to see Lightning Zig have a moment out on track warranting a retirement in the session. Whether or not it was done deliberately because he knew he couldn't do anything more, or no idea, but just a little surprised by Lightning Zig seeing him so far down.
Yeah, and yeah, I've got to say I was a bit surprised at Cloudy Balloons. I was expecting him to be a little bit quicker compared to the pace that he has shown in other leagues like ILR, and PSGL. I think he's also in as well. But we do have a formation app, and what I like to do at this point is ask my co-commentator, Mr. Elliot F6, for a prediction of top 3.
See if I can get it right again in this race. Do you know what? I'm gonna go with the same prediction I had in TFRL Bahrain B League earlier on today. So I'm gonna go P1 Alice Killer, P2 Plexits, P3 Onyx.
Interesting. Have you noticed the grey skies overhead?
No,
well?
Because my camera doesn't pan to the sky. It's hazy.
It's very hazy, and yeah, it is very, very grey out on track. That normally does mean we do get rain in the race. So if one of these drivers can actually message me, or I don't know, unmute us and say if it's going to be wet in the race, I'll be much appreciated. But I'm going to make a top 3. It's not wet, thank you very much. Like many things that aren't wet, but that's not cool. Top 3 prediction. Keep it professional. I'm going to go Onyxmer for P1. I'm going to go Alice Killer P2, and I'm going to go Thick Rogue P3. Not sure what will happen to Plexit on his 27 laps of Sochi. As the cars now are beginning to make their way round to the starting grid. Cloudy Balloons has been disqualified from the session, presumably for going too slow on the formation lap. So that's the only other reason.
Everybody here weaving to get tyres into their front tyres. However, no one really was getting any
Kyle as well.
Their rear tyres.
Yeah, everyone is weaving. Now they are, well, inside of each other, Onyx and Alice, so hopefully that doesn't happen
anywhere but here.
Anywhere but here. Most of the glitches have been fixed by Codemasters, which is a credit really, because I know the last game was an absolute mess and stuff like that. They are physically sorting out their patches. Do trust me, they are physically sorting out their patches, which is great to see, and it's going to make for some great racing here tonight in the OTP League. As Lightning Zig joins up to the grid, we are about to get 5 red lights. Yeah, Lightning Lawmans is missing. Lightning Lawmans is missing, but 5 red lights are about to go out, and it's lights out, and away we go here in Sochi for the OTP Lightning League, and the Mercedes already duking in behind Thick Rogue. Alice Killer gets a good start off the line. Here comes Onyx Mer and Plexus. We could have 3 wide into turn 1. Lightning Zig up the inside, trying to force a move, and Plexus round the outside of turn 1, but Alice Killer keeps the lead of the race. Alice Killer leads the way early on from Plexus on the inside, Onyx Mer, Lightning Zig, Thick Rogue, the top 5 at the minute, with Cloudy Balloons getting a good start, and behind him Plexus goes for a move down the inside, doesn't quite see it off. Onyx Mer could have had a little bit of contact there, but Plexus is through. Plexus is through at the lead of the race, and Onyx, oh my goodness me, just outbroke himself there and forced Alice Killer in a bit of a mistake. I think Onyx has got left side end plate damage from that little bit of contact with Alice Killer, but looking in behind, look at the group that's in behind Onyx. He's starting to hold up a little bit of a train already with all of this contact. Thick Rogue, Lightning Zig, Cloudy Balloons, Kyle, JS04 and Lightning Reb all in behind, trying to get a move done. But Plexus leads as Alice Killer begins to close him up at the end of sector 2, and he could go for a move around the outside here. He's not close enough. He could get the switch back, and he's going around the outside of Plexus. This is a bold move if he can do this. Plexus trying to give him no room at all. And Lightning and Alice Killer trying to go around the outside of Plexus now on the inside line. Has Alice Killer got the lead of the race? It's difficult to tell. No, he doesn't. Plexus will have the lead of the race at the end of lap 1. Onyx is pressing Alice Killer for second at the end of lap 1. Plexus leads the way by only a 1/10 of a second from Alice Killer. Onyx, Thick Rogue, Lightning Zig, your top 5. Alice Killer now trying to go for a move, potentially down the inside, and look at Onyx in behind. Again, we could have 3 wide into turn 1 as Alice Killer looks for a move around the outside and has got the move done. That is a lovely move by Alice Killer to take the lead of the race. But here comes Plexus, here comes Onyx down the inside. Oh, bit of contact! Both of them spun, and there's huge carnage in behind. There's absolute carnage in behind. Thick Rogue, Lightning Zig.
Lightning Reb got away with it.
Lightning Reb got away with it. It was Thick Rogue, Lightning Zig who got caught up in it. They're both fine, I fear. And Alice Killer and Plexus both caught each other and they spun. But all change, and Kyle JS04 is right on the back of Cloudy Balloons, with Lightning Reb trying to get in the act as well as we approach the middle sector, the end of the middle sector in lap 2. First lap thoughts from Mr. F6.
Looking at damage.
And Zig's out. Zig's out the race. He spun.
I don't think that was a spin. He had front wing damage. However, that's a quite potential.
He couldn't turn. Yeah, he couldn't turn.
Down the inside goes Lightning Reb on Kyle.
Oh, Thick Rogue. Thick Rogue around the outside of Lightning Reb. Thick Rogue. If he can get this done, he just can't because he's outside of the track limits, obviously. And that will be a really dangerous move if he did do that. But Thick Rogue does get past Kyle JS04. I thought he was coming in the pits there.
I don't know what's happened to Lightning Lawmans though.
Yeah, Lightning Lawman's disconnected with about 20 seconds left in qualifying, and obviously he can't get back in as backup invites weren't given. So that's a bit of a shame. Alice Killer and Plexus are both in the pits, and Plexus picks up a 5-second stop goal.
Thick Rogue on Lightning and Reb.
Yep,
to the outside. There's no way he's going to get it done. He's done it.
Oh, that is lovely.
Where's Reb?
But I think Thick Rogue might be letting him through on the inside. Lightning Reb on the outside. A little bit of lag. A little bit of a lag spike there. Thick Rogue and Lightning Reb. Is that Kyle JS04 off in the background? No, it wasn't. It was just a little bit of lag. Thick Rogue completes the move and is up to third. Did you say you had a 3-second time penalty there?
You got a 3-second time penalty, so it would have been him running wide.
Yeah, it was. I just saw McLaren running wide in the background, so I thought, oh, probably be him. Plexus has gone on the set of softs, by the way, and Alice Killer on the set of ultras. And Plexus has actually jumped Alice Killer in the pits, has he?
Yeah. No.
Oh, Lightning Reb! Lightning Reb's had a crash. Both Ferraris potentially out of the race there. Lightning Reb does well. He's only got damage to the right side end plate, so he did recover that.
Some damage to Lightning Zig had.
Will this affect him coming the end of lap 3? He will probably have to pit.
He's off. He's off.
Oh,
and into the wall. He's
hard
going
impact.
to retire.
Lightning Reb. I think he should just continue because you never know. This race can throw up some weird things. He is going to continue. It's Lightning Reb. Thick Rogue sets the fastest lap of the race and he's hunting down Cloudy Balloons for second. Onyx Mer, 1.7 seconds clear in front. Here comes Thick Rogue.
But weaving a lot. Oh, well, crikey.
Here comes Thick Rogue. Up the inside. Cloudy Balloons is not going to give him any room at all. And he sweeps around the outside. And that is a lovely move by Cloudy Balloons.
He just obliterated the polystyrene.
I literally saw that. A bit of a lovely move, but then he went off track and hit the polystyrene boards. But Onyx Mer 1.7 seconds clear. Cloudy Balloons, remember he's on the Ultra Softs. He's doing well to keep on the back of Onyx, isn't he?
He should be giving Thick Rogue that position because he did sort of did position himself to the outside, then came across in front of Thick Rogue, took the escape road, kept his foot pinned.
Gets a 3-second time penalty and nearly has a bit of a spin there. But here is Thick Rogue, the Mercedes on the back of the Renault. This should be move completed already. Cloudy Balloons, I think, just feathered. Yeah, Cloudy Balloons just actually feathered off the throttle there and let Thick Rogue through. So he might have heard you actually on stream. There's a yellow flag in sector 1, which is Lightning Reb, who's retired. Lightning Reb at the race.
Both Ferrari's gone.
And Cloudy Balloons has made a mistake.
Oh yeah, and Kyle's taken the position.
Kyle's taking a look in position. Something's wrong with Cloudy Balloons' car here.
Pulled off.
Something is wrong. Is he using a steering wheel? Has his pedals snapped or something? And he's retired from the race. So it must be a mechanical fault on his end.
Now, if that car is not going to get moving, James, looking at its 19-point plan here.
Well, there we go. He's got going. But he is about to join in front of Alice Killer and Plexit. So these two have got to be very careful.
Oh,
as Kyle!
On the straight! Has he got any damage? No. Did you see what happened there, James?
I didn't. I saw him going slow. I was thinking, oh! And he's had a spin.
What?
Tyres? Can't be.
Surely not.
Puncture?
No, I've got a feeling these guys are seeing everybody retiring. They're seeing people retiring and thinking the race is over. Or they're trying to cause a safety car.
Cloudy Balloons has left the session. That might cause a safety car, you know. Possibly, but we do have a battle for the lead anyways. Onyx Mer and Thick Rogue. Thick Rogue is hunting down Onyx Mer, his fellow Lightning teammate and fellow TFOL driver. I may get that in as well. Thick Rogue. 8/10 off at the minute, not close enough to want to move at all. Onyx did make a little bit of a mistake there, he locked up. Yellow flag in sector 2, Kyle's off again. Has he got a puncture on the rear? No, he hasn't. I thought he had a puncture on the rear left.
No, I don't know what's going on here. I think people are assuming that this, well, not for points this race, is it? So people are seeing other people DNFing and thinking there's no point. But we've got a race after this, haven't we?
No, we don't. This is just pre-season testing for the Lightning League. And Thick Rogue...
Actually, I thought we had this, and then we had race 1 as well. Kyle's off again.
No, we didn't. I think race 1 is next week. And I think Aaron Collingwood is commentating on that. Thick Rogue gets a 3-second time penalty for just corner cutting over turn 2, the left-hander. Thick Rogue on the back of Onyx. Here we come down the inside, similar to Hamilton on Vettel, and he didn't quite complete the move because he went down the inside.
Gets him back in behind. That's good.
Alice Killer sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:35 flat. In the meantime, Onyx and Thick Rogue Williams against Mercedes for the lead of the race.
Ladies.
And look at that helicopter cam. That is absolutely beautiful. Thick Rogue has a goal
Oh,
past the ice hockey arena on the right-hand side. Thick Rogue.
Right on board here, James.
Yeah, I'm going to ride on board as well. Is he close enough? He doesn't. It doesn't seem to me he's got the straight line speed. Oh, now he has round the outside. Has he got the move done? Switch it back to broadcast cam. No, Onyx keeps the position. Good driving though between both of them. Kyle is in the pits again.
And out.
He's going to get lapped. No, he's not. I think we're trying to go for a move.
Yeah,
On to lap 7 of 27 here in the OTP Lightning
done here, though, James.
League. Yep, I'm going to go on board with him now. Is Thick Rogue going to try and get a move done into turn 1? I don't think he's close enough. He isn't. He's not close enough at all. He's not close enough quick enough. Locks up into turn 1. Not bad. Let's ride on board actually with a lap of Thick Rogue. And here, the beautiful sound of the Mercedes engine. Fish Stadium on the left hand side, Thick Rogue. Right on the back of Onyx.
Trying to push him into a mistake, weaving a bit out of these. Onyx know that he is there.
Oh, Onyx is getting time out of the corner though. Thick Rogue, better entry speed, and he's right on the back. And that is what is causing them to be very, very close to Onyx. He's getting the entry speed out of the corners, and he's right on the back of Onyx, potentially going for a move at the second DRS zone round here in Russia. And he's 2 tenths off, 3 tenths off roughly. Thick Rogue, he should try and get the move done. Around the outside again.
Here
Onyx will defend the inside. Thick Rogue on the outside. Oh, giving him no room. Could have came close to a bit of contact there, but he's taking the wide out line, going for a deeper line. Thick Rogue's going to get the move done.
Great.
Oh,
Great
that is a great one off the corner. And Thick Rogue gets the lead of the race from Onyx Mer. Beautiful, beautiful move. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2. It's Alice Killer who was spun.
And here comes Plexits.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Okay, so we're down to 4 drivers.
We're down to 4 drivers. We've lost half the field. One of them owing due to connection, of course. Onyx will have DRS though on Thick Rogue, and he could come back on him. Oh, look at the speed!
Look at the speed!
Onyx Mer down the inside, trying to repay the favour to Thick Rogue, and he does repay the favour. He's up to the lead of the race. Beautiful on-board shot there with Onyx. Thick Rogue is trying to go, I think, possibly for...
where's Onyx gone?
Where on earth's he going?
Jeez.
Goodness me, I thought it was going to end up in the Ukraine there.
I thought it was ending up in the velodrome.
Goodness me. Oh, and that's not good. Zig's left. Hopefully somebody else is hosting. Alice Killer is also left. I think everyone starting to leave now. It's only 4 cars out on track. 4 cars out on track. There's a yellow flag Sector 3. Kyle's round again. That'll be him retiring, I imagine.
No. Is he just going to wait for them, do we think?
Tyres changed to Inter's broken game. Anthony Bilbey commenting in the comment section, who I think might be Alice Killer, possibly.
Oh.
If you can comment your name, that'd be much easier. Yeah, Onyx is in, trying to go for the undercut. 5-second stop go. That's a bit harsh.
For corner cutting. Not even speeding in the pit lane.
He's taken the he's taken the white. He's taken the inside white line. Simple as that. Oh dear. And full on rage going on now, partly because Lightning Zig is now raged. Oh, he's joining on his other account. Yellow flag Sector 1. Kyle letting through Thick Rogue. Nice to see. Good sportsmanship. Hopefully we might be able to see a little bit of oil if Kyle can actually keep on the back of Plexits. We might actually have a little bit of battle on track here. For those of you who might be tuning in now.
He's on the back of Rogue, not Plexits.
Yeah, he is on the back of Thick Rogue, not Plexits. So this is not for position, but it is something to see anyways. On track. Thick Rogue with a 36-second lead Even if he pits now, he is going to get the winner. They're going to get the win, isn't he? Really. I suspect. And oh, Thick Rogue having a little bit of a moment on the outside there. Kyle getting a 5-second stop go, I think that was. Thick Rogue not pitting yet. Lap 9 out of 27 to be completed. We're a third through this race. Thick Rogue leads by an ever-reducing margin of 35 seconds. Onyx Mer beginning to try and hunt him down. It's normally around 24-25 seconds, I think, around here for pit stop. As let's ride on board with Thick Rogue for a lap of Sochi, with the engine sound in the background. Just appreciate the sound of the Mercedes there going through the flat left-hander of turn 4. And Thick Rogue, sorry, turn 3, that was turn 4 he's just gone through. Thick Rogue now approaching the end of the first sector. He is down on his time, getting very close to the wall, using every inch of track he possibly can to try and pull away from Onyx Mer. But Onyx Mer is beginning to hunt down Thick Rogue. 34 seconds, there was 35 at the beginning of the lap. He's already taken a second, over a second, out of Thick Rogue. Flexit's losing time in third. Kyle's still going around in fourth. As he reaches 191 mile an hour on the braking point at the end of the second sector. Rogue. Is he going to come into the pits? There looks like there's rain in the background over the mountains. Thick Rogue, lovely fourth gear, I may add, through there. And Thick Rogue is going to come into the pits. On lap 10 of 27, Thick Rogue pits from the lead of the race. Onyx is at the end of the straight, carrying 198 mile an hour under the straight. He's going to be nowhere near. Thick Rogue is just...
he must have had a mistake.
Thick Rogue has actually exited his pit stop. Pit box now. Onyx is still 31 seconds behind him. It's going to be a case of, I think he's going to be 2 corners ahead. I think as Kyle gives up and he leaves the session, I think. Onyx gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cut in the last corner.
Lawman's is running.
Lawman's is running.
It's showing him in the pit stop. Kyle, come on.
Oh, Kyle goes. Oh, rear wing damage there. That'll be retirement if I've ever seen one. Yes, the leader through again. Carl is still going. He does realise there is no other runners in this race. If he does. Lightning Lawman's, yeah, just coming back to that, Lightning Lawman's is running, but he's not running because he disconnected. Oh, and that is Kyle out the race. Just retiring ahead of Onyx as well. That could have ended in tragedy if he didn't get out of the way there. But that essentially means we have got a little bit of a battle now for the win. Even though we've got 3 drivers, I have to say they're 3 of the best. Thick Rogue, Onyx Mer and Plexus. Thick Rogue running wide again. Let's just take in the broadcast cam on Thick Rogue. I need to send out a message. If you can take over briefly.
Yeah, from what's left. Do you know what? This is my car running around.
This is what? Your mic's lagging.
This is the most difficult thing to commentate on. 3 cars just driving around.
It is, but we've got to find stuff to talk about. Like Thick Rogue running in ERS mode 3. He's currently in high ERS mode compared to Onyx Mer, who is in hot lap mode, who's in overtake mode 4, now reducing it down to 0, maintaining that ERS. He's running it manually, and he picks up a 3-second time penalty for manually managing his ERS. Plexix, I think, has made a little bit of a mistake. He's currently running ERS mode 2, which essentially means he's running medium ERS mode. These will fluctuate on these 3 drivers throughout the race. And I've just realised Mercedes Power leading the way, Thick Rogue and Onyx Mur. And then Plexit's still going round in the back. He will have to pit again, of course, as will every single driver here.
At this point, I think you need to contact Storm and see what he wants. Not Storm, sorry. KLC and see what he wants us to do, because to just be watching 3 cars running around on track isn't. Well,
there's the fastest lap. 33.5 from Thick Rogue on the Ultra Softs. He has just pitted, of course, and he's 5 seconds clear ahead of Onyx Mur. Exits in 3rd in the Red Bull.
This is not good promotion for them.
This is a very good promotion from them, and I may add, and not to post it in because we're streaming on the TFL channel, my TFL commentators. Top 2 come from TFL, and Plexit is in 3rd. As Faded is on in the background, as I can hear.
Sorry?
Faded is on in the background.
Yeah, so I'm just flicking through my music now.
That is fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're not even halfway through this race. We're about to reach halfway on this lap. Thick Rogue, 5.4 seconds. That gap is just fluctuating down. It was 5.7 at the beginning of the lap, so Onyx Mur might have found his rhythm with the tyres. Speaking of which, he's just spun.
And has left the session, so we're now down to 2 cars.
We're down to 2 cars. Plexit is human, so is Thick Rogue. Onyx Mur has left the session, losing his front wing. Quite an easy mistake, I think, to make there as well, as his car is literally going so slow. Thick Rogue, 20.8 seconds clear. And Plexit retires from the race, and the VSE is out. This means Thick Rogue's just going to go straight on, he's going to crash. And pre-season testing comes to a premature end for OTP Lightning League in pre-season. I've got to say, not the greatest turnout with 9 drivers. There's a black man on the top step of the podium, or on one of the top steps of the podium.
Yeah.
There's 2 actually.
There's 2.
They're coming to get us. Oh my god. Anyways, let's have a look at Onyx Mur wins. Because he's... Oh, hang on. Onyx Mur wins. His AI's won.
Yeah, because he didn't crash out.
Onyx Mur has won from Thick Rogue, Plexit, Carl JSL4, Alice Killer Cloudy Balloons, Lightning Rep, and Lightning Zig. Is that it? I think we're done.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, that's it. I'll just check in the comments to make sure that we are finished. Thick Rogue commenting in the Twitter chat that he's absolutely done with this game because Onyx Mur has won and not him. But driver of the day, I refuse to give one because there's only 9 drivers.
That was just a pretty pointless session.
Yeah, but thank you everyone
we
for.
Did what we did. What we could.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, everyone, in OTP Lightning League on the TFL channel. We have been Jim said 14 and Elliot F6. Thank you very much for commentating with me again.
It's alright.
It's alright indeed. And until our next action on the TFL channel, hopefully Aaron will be back for the Lightning Esports League next week. I'm presuming there's a race next week. But until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.